Hello everybody, just Ryan here with a quick little update type video thingamajig, mainly focusing on XCOM, because, well, you know, Long War mod and all that. A few people have asked me whether or not I'll play XCOM Long War over on the YouTube channel, and I do indeed plan on doing it. However, I also plan on waiting until Beta 14 releases. They've released the patch notes about it, so at this point we're mainly just waiting on the full release, and I'm waiting on that for a few reasons. Main one is, you know, once you start a new game, I mean, it just makes sense to, it just makes sense to start an LP, you know, when a new beta releases. I don't know, it just, maybe I'm just crazy, but that's just kind of how I feel on that whole situation. But another reason is they're changing the way soldiers work. You start off with more of them, and they're also going to end up costing more, so if I were to update to beta 14 mid-playthrough, well, that could actually end up being quite unfortunate, because then I'd have more expensive soldiers. I'd be at a disadvantage, and that would just be unfortunate. But there is another thing that we can do, and this kind of crops up as a good thing of waiting until beta 14. So what we can do is I've recently come across a mod that would allow me to basically alter XCOM's name list, so that way I could, you know, like say perhaps on the off chance preload the name list to be the list of a bunch of YouTube viewers. That could be interesting, couldn't it? Indeed, it's something that everyone likes to do, because why not? You know, it helps bring in that extra bit of viewer interaction for an XCOM video. And it makes perfect sense, because, you know, it's XCOM. Things tend to be interesting. You can yell at your viewers, you can praise them, it'll be amazing. And, well, I wasn't able to do it previously because, what was it called? You know, because viewer base was too big. And I wasn't losing enough soldiers to really warrant it. Like, during my first LP, I only made it through half the list. So, you know, there's that. That was not a reality until now, because what you can do, and what we're going to do is, I currently have on my Steam group a forum set, or not really a forum, but a discussion post set up, where I'm going to basically just leave it up to you guys, like, drop on in and drop your name in there. It's going to be called, you know, XCOM name list or something like that. I haven't actually made it yet. You'll know it when you see it. But what I'm trying to say is, if you want to be in my XCOM LP when Beta 14 comes out, then be sure to head on over to the Steam group, which I will have linked in the description, and just drop your name in the discussion post. Nothing silly or gamey about it. You don't have to join the group if you don't want to. You don't have to like, favorite, subscribe, retweet to all your friends, and show your teachers. All you have to do is just drop your name in the discussion, and I'll, supposing it's appropriate, I'll drop it into the name list. And once Beta 14 comes out, I'll convert that name list into a mod, we'll preload it, and we should be good to go. That being said, nothing is that easy. This is an all or nothing scenario. So what that means is we either get enough names to fill up the entire roster, which God knows how much that is. I think the current roster is like 50 names that they plan on starting off with. It's either 50 or 40 soldiers that they plan on starting off with now, so yeah, we're gonna need a lot of names for that, and if we reach enough names to fill out the initial roster, then hell yeah, let's do it. I'll throw in that name mod and it'll be great. But if we don't, if we do not get enough names, then, well, I'll have to just stick with my typical shindig of naming them after various dragons. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, I don't really have any other choices in the matter. So again, it's all or nothing. So be sure to drop your names. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. And I think that'll be the end of this one, yeah. I can't think of much else there is to talk about. I mean, I could talk about FTL, because, you know, that hasn't been up for a while. FTL is going to be slowly coming to a halt. I haven't really talked about this on YouTube, but I've been getting burned out on the game, so it's definitely been slowing down. I mean, it's gone from the point where I boot up the game, it's like, yeah, let's record, and now I boot up the game, and it's like, oh, yeah, this game. So yeah, that'll definitely be slowing down. I'm thinking like maybe one or two more run-throughs of vanilla, then I'll do maybe a few captain's editions, and I think that'll just be the end of FTL on the channel. Damn shame! Great game! And it really is the foundation of my channel, but all things have to come to an end. I really hate to end a video on that low of a note, though. So yeah, let's keep things happy by again reminding you, you can join my XCOM squad if you follow the link down in the description. So go on down there so we can either praise you as you prove to the world that you are the greatest XCOM soldier and alien slayer of all time, or we can laugh at your inability to hit a sectoid at point blank range like this guy completely missed. No, he didn't, he critted, and it was wonderful. Okay, yeah, that'll be the end of this one, so, no point in, it's an update video, so fuck it, do whatever you want with the like and dislikes, I don't give a damn, and I will see you guys next time.